Good Wednesday morning, South Carolina weather watchers. I'm your meteorologist, Justin Peterson, and let's go in and talk about the weather for your Wednesday. Starting off, what is going on right now throughout the entire state of South Carolina? Absolutely nothing. We are nice and dry right now, but if we scroll our way out, see what's going on throughout the entire U.S., we do in fact have some rainfall going on all the way from Kansas to Oklahoma, Missouri, Illinois, Kentucky, Indiana, Ohio, West Virginia, and then even some rainfall and some snowfall going on up here inside the Pacific Northwest, Northern California, Idaho, and western Montana. Now, in terms of what's going on in terms of our cloud cover, we do have some cloud cover going on throughout the state right now as we speak. Rather it be throughout the upstate, the Midlands, the Low Country, the PD areas, wherever it may be, cloud cover is going on. Cloud cover for the future as well. We want to push this forward. This goes all the way through today. And you can see how that cloud cover really wants to clear up as we go into this afternoon. And it's a lot more clear space than what there is right now, than what you can see right here at 1 o'clock. So 1 o'clock looks a lot clearer. And so definitely clouds are going to be decreasing as the day progresses. Now, as we get more and more into the evening, cloud cover may try to come back, but there still will be a good amount of clear areas, especially in the low country, the southern Midlands, by the time we get to around 12 o'clock in the morning here. So things definitely will look a lot better by the time we make it into the nighttime hours. Now, for our current temperatures, right now we have around a good 56 in Somerville, as well as 57 in Charleston, 57 in Beaufort and Hilton Island, as well as 57 in Georgetown, 55 Murrells Island and Myrtle Beach, as well as 56 in Conway, 52 in Sumter, and 50 in Columbia, 52 Orangeburg, and 51 in Aiken, 49 Newbury, and 50 Lawrence, 52 Hartsville, and 51 also inside of Lancaster, 50 in Rock Hill, Greenville, Spartanburg, Clemson, Anderson, Gaffney, Lawrence, 51 in York. Air quality for today, we are all pretty much inside the moderate category. We have a good category, or a good area over there in like the eastern low country, parts of the PD, mainly Grand Strandish areas, and a little bit of the tip of the upstate. But for the most part, that's really the only area that has like a little moderate, has a little good risk over there. Moderate, like I said, for pretty much everybody else. Looks like most of us are in that area. High temperatures for today, we have around a good 75 in Spartanburg, 74 in Greenville, as well as 74 in Rock Hill, 74 in Anderson, as well as 75 in Newbury, 78 in Columbia, 77 in Camden, Sumter, 76 in Florence and Kingstree, as well as 77 in Barnwell and Orangeburg, 78 Walterboro, 70 in Charleston, 71 Hilton Island, as well as a good 72 in Georgetown, 68 in Myrtle Beach. Winds for today are going to be necessarily pretty calm, around 2 miles an hour, all the way up to around 10-ish is what we're looking at in terms of winds. Wind gust will go all the way from around 5 miles an hour to around 15, close to 20-ish, somewhere around there. Rainfall for today, not expected, so do not, expect any sort of rainfall activity. Rain gear, not expected at this time. For the crazy score, if you have no idea what the crazy score is, it is a score that we see how crazy the weather is throughout the entire state of South Carolina. And right now we are at a 10. Why? Well, sun's coming out. Clouds are leaving. So that's one of the main reasons right there why we are at 10. Also, there is some fog conditions that are now clearing up. If I go in and look outside right now, it is still a bit foggy out there. It still is definitely a bit foggy out there. So make sure that if you are out, you have your headlights on. Please do not be like one of the people who do not have their headlights on when it's foggy outside. So, that's also kind of adding in a bit to it. But for the most part, those are really the only two things. Starting to clear up and then fog this morning. And I don't really see anything else too crazy. Winds are calm. Precipitation is not expected. So I think that's pretty much the only risk is just that fog activity. SPC outlook for today, no thunderstorms are expected, fire weather is not expected, excessive rainfall is not expected, so we are good in terms of severe weather and excessive rainfall. So we're going to start off here at 9 o'clock in the morning because, just as you push this forward all the way through the afternoon, going all the way into the evening, into the nighttime hours, we are nice and dry. Yes, nice and dry. So we are continuing just to go on and just enjoy time outside as dryness really does prevail. But that's all that I have to say. Make sure that you tune in tonight, 9 o'clock p.m. for your Wednesday evening forecast update. Also, make sure that you tune in tomorrow morning for your Thursday morning forecast update. Everyone have a fantastic rest of your Wednesday, and make sure you go and hit those 2 buttons before you leave. Also, we'll be halfway through the week after today. So let's go on and get through today.